YouTube is home to many different types of content. You got your bright side of YouTube, where people that work hard to make good content are. There are all sorts of videos for each individual. Want to watch people react to videos that you haven't seen yet? Maybe you have a specific question to ask that some random Indian guy answered. It's on there. Want to watch people play the games you can't afford but want? It's on there. But to every light side, there's a dark. There is content specifically catered to kids to be filled by both people that genuinely want kids to learn, or by people that can make money out of them. Let's face it, kids are really dumb. They would watch anything and believe it as true. That's why such cringy content is mass-produced, because kids are getting dumber and dumber.
Ian, what would you like to be when you grow up? Parrot. A parrot?
Everyone knows how kids are mindless to what they watch. Sometimes they're not even paying attention to it. And the parents, not wanting to do their jobs as parents, just give the phone to their children. But because they do that, they are free to watch things like this. What do boys like? Spider-Man. What do girls like? Elsa. Genius! We got our content, and here's the creation of Elsa Spider-Man. People will do anything to get money, even sell their dignity. They don't care about educating children. They only care about how much money they can get from them. Look at them. They're adults doing this. Inside of a big house, so maybe I could try being Spider-Man for a bit. As much as kids love Elsa and Spider-Man, they love spooky things. But what do they think is spooky? Why? It's the middle of the night, where all the big bads are, especially at 3 AM. Ooh. For people that do these types of video, and they tend to pick what's popular at the time. Among Us at 3 AM? The minions came in and killed me at 3 AM, OMG, how did I survive? Drinking the chug jug at 3 AM? What the fuck does that even do at 3 AM? I sometimes drink water and I don't turn into it. Wait a sec. I'm already mostly made of water. Maybe I already am that. As you know, kids are dumb and would believe anything, so they'll tend to think that this is genuinely real. Where are all these calls coming from? And some of the people that do this are absolutely awful role models. Jay Station, for example, made a video on a rapper that literally died the day before making it. He even faked his girlfriend being dead once. Actually, twice. Multiple times. And you would like to think that your kid is smart, but they're not. Some would even look up to him and think, I wanna be just like him. Getting rid of the opportunity to learn a new skill other than creating cringe content. Or summoning ghosts at 3 AM. Hell, some of them even stay overnight at a business. But that's illegal. You can't do that. The only way they can do that legally is by asking the actual manager if they can please stay one night. Other than that, it's illegal. It's trespassing, and some kids will probably do this once they're older. All kids want a good family. They bring joy and happiness. When you have a nice, loving family, they want to film their life and with their new child so they can relive the wonderful memories all over again. We told our children our dog died. Arresting our child prank? That's going to traumatize them. Now, I'll give the benefit of the doubt. These channels may have been started with good intentions until it becomes a money-making opportunity. Then it changes, and now there are a lot of scumbag families trying to get in on it. Some of these families are much clearer than others. But do kids see the bad side even when it's found out that the family has been doing scummy things? No. They only watch what they want to see. Not any of that boring nonsense. So what if that kid has been abused? It's funny, and even if they do see it, they think, oh, it must be a lie, or won't even care. Family channels mostly show the good sides, everyone knows that, except the children genuinely watching it, the main audience. Uh-oh, your channel is dying. Time for a new kid or pet. That will get them back. Hey honey, did we forget something? Thankfully, most of their audience is children, and eventually in a few years they'll start dying. Well, they already are. Children should not be left alone to browse YouTube because they watch all kinds of dumb things. It can also become an addiction. Why are you eating with the phone? I don't know. Maybe it's because you gave it to them many times that they can't live without it? Why does my kid not want to do anything productive with his life? Gee, I don't know, maybe because you never encouraged them to do it? Kids need a much longer form of media that actually encourages to make them learn. Not some of the stuff that is shown these days. I'm not saying,
the shows in my time were much better than the garbage they have today.
because it's true. The shows actively revolve around being crazy rather than learning anything at all. Short form media makes it so that kids can't focus on something long, and because of that, they will eventually not care about studying or learning at all. Eventually, well, at least in America, we'll be a country of dumbasses. Well, even dumber ones.
Are already happening.
Here you go, kids. Now leave me alone for the rest of my life. I never asked to be a parent.